Dear brothers and sisters, I invite you to get comfortable, relax, and listen closely, for we will contemplate and reflect on self-esteem, self-love. Much is said about feminine vanity. Truly, vanity is the living manifestation of self-esteem. The woman before a mirror, adoring herself, worshipping herself with frenzy, is a complete narcissist. The woman adorns herself the best way she can. She paints herself, she curls her hair. She purposely does this so that others will say, "You are gorgeous, you are beautiful, you are divine." The I always enjoys the admiration of others. This is why it adorns itself. The I believes itself to be beautiful, pure, ineffable, holy and virtuous. No one believes himself to be evil. All people consider themselves good and just. Self-esteem is something terrible. For example, the fanatics of materialism do not accept the superior dimensions of space due to their self-esteem. They love themselves too much, and as usual, they demand that the superior dimensions of space, of the cosmos, and of all ultra-sensible life must subject themselves to their personal whims. They are not capable of going beyond their narrow criteria and theories, beyond their beloved ego and their mental precepts. Physical death does not resolve the fatal problem of the ego. Only the psychological death of the I can resolve the problem of human pain. However, the I loves itself too much and does not want to die whatsoever. As long as the I exists, the wheel of samsara, the fatal wheel of human tragedy, will turn. When we are really in love, we renounce the I. In life, it is very rare to find someone who is really in love. Everyone is impassioned, and that is not love. People become impassioned when they meet someone they like. They discover that the other person has the same errors, qualities, and defects, and this serves as a mirror for them to contemplate themselves totally. Indeed, they are not in love with the loved one, they are only in love with themselves. They enjoy seeing themselves in the mirror, their loved one. This is how they meet and then suppose that they are in love. The I enjoys seeing itself before the mirror, or feels happy seeing itself within the person that has its same qualities, virtues, and defects. Preachers speak much about the truth, but is it possible to know the truth when self-esteem exists within ourselves? Only by ridding ourselves of self-esteem, only by having the mind free of assumptions, can we experience, in the absence of the I, that which is the truth. Many will criticize the book, The Revolution of the Dialectic. As usual, pseudo-sapient people will laugh at these revolutionary statements because these teachings are a crime for them due to the fact that they do not coincide with their mental assumptions and complicated theories that they have in their memories. Erudite persons are not capable of listening to the revolutionary psychology with a spontaneous mind free of mental assumptions, theories, preconceptions, etc. They are not capable of opening themselves up to what is new with an integral mind, with a mind that is not divided up by the battle of the antithesis. Erudite people only listen in order to compare with the assumptions stored in their memory. Erudite people only listen to translate according to their own language of prejudices and preconceptions, and to arrive at the conclusion that the teachings of the Revolution of the Dialectic are fantasies. This is how erudite persons always are. Their minds are already so degenerated that they are not capable of discovering anything new. The erudite I, with its arrogance, wants everything to coincide with its theories and mental assumptions. The erudite I wants all its whims to be fulfilled, and it wants the cosmos in its totality to be submitted to its laboratory experiments. The ego despises everyone who hurts its self-esteem. The ego adores its theories and preconceptions. Many times we despise someone without any reason. Why? Simply because that person personifies some errors that we carry well hidden within, and we do not like that person exhibiting them. In fact, deep within us, we carry the errors that we blame others for. No one is perfect in this world. We are all made out of the same mold. Each one of us is nothing more than a slug within the bosom of the great reality. The one who does not have a defect in a specific area has it in another area. Some do not covet money, but they covet fame, honors, love affairs. Others do not commit adultery with someone else's spouse, but they enjoy altering doctrines, mixing creeds in the name of universal fraternity. Some are not jealous of their spouse, but they are jealous of friendships, creeds, sects, things, etc. This is how we human beings are, always made out of the same mold. There does not exist a person who does not adore himself. We have listened to individuals who enjoy talking about themselves for hours and hours, about their marvels, their talents, their virtues. The ego loves itself so much that it envies others' well-being. Women adorn themselves with many things, partially out of vanity and partially to awaken envy in other women. They all envy each other. They all envy the other's dress, the beautiful necklace, etc. They all adore themselves and do not want to see themselves as less than the other. They are 100% narcissistic. Some pseudo-occultists or brethren from many sects adore themselves so much that they have begun to believe themselves to be mountains of humility and sanctity. They feel proud of their own humility. They are terribly arrogant. There is not a pseudo-occultist, younger brother or sister who deep within does not presume sanctity, splendor, and spiritual beauty. No pseudo-occultist brothers or sisters believe themselves to be evil or perverse. They all presume to be saints, perfect, even when not only are they evil, but perverse as well. The beloved ego adorns itself too much and presumes, even when it does not say it, of being good and perfect. Only the humble one can receive illumination by grace of the Lord. Those who have not annihilated the psychic aggregates of pride cannot in any way reach illumination. Pride has 7 forms. Boasting that one is lower than the lowly, or equal with the equal, or greater than or equal to the lowly is called the pride of selfhood. Boasting that one is equal to those who by some quality are better than oneself is the pride of being superior. Thinking that one is higher than the extremely high, who fancy themselves to be superior, is pride greater than pride. Like an abscess in a tumor, it is very vicious. Conceiving an I through ignorance in the 5 empty aggregates, which are called the appropriation, is said to be the pride of thinking I. Thinking that one has won fruits not yet attained is pride of conceit. Praising oneself for faulty deeds is known by the wise as wrongful pride. Deriding oneself, thinking, I am senseless, is called the pride of lowliness. Such briefly are the 7 prides.